Hi, Feagin Middle School chorus students. I'm Mr. West, and I'm here today talking with you virtually, right, to launch your Spring 2021 Chorus Fundraiser. Now, students, what's going to happen today is this is a quick little video of how we're going to do the fundraiser, and then we'll get into the incentives and the prizes and things like that that you all know and love. So hopefully you all have one of these. This is a packet. All the contents of our fundraiser should be in this packet. Okay. The only thing that we may hand out extra will be the prize flyer that Miss Brown will be giving to you. Okay. So this is your packet. Inside of that packet is the order form, right? And then we also should have a parent letter. And the parent letter is super important because it kind of explains to mom and dad or your parent or guardian just some of the details about the fundraiser, and they're not in the classroom. So that said, let's kind of go ahead and talk about what we're going to sell, our overall goal, and what it takes from each of you to be able to hit our goal. Okay, so we're selling cookie dough, right? I don't think we've sold cookie dough. I know last year I think we just sold popcorn. So cookie dough, boys and girls, is an amazing product to sell. People love it, they eat it, and then they keep buying more of it, right? We have some of the best, if you ask me, cookie dough in fundraising, from name brand, like all of our stuff. If you like peanut butter, it's all Reese's. Our M&Ms, that's real M&Ms. Our chocolate chips are all Hershey's chocolate chips. Two of our new flavors for this year is a red velvet, and then there was a pumpkin spice cookie dough as well. So the cookie dough is phenomenal. It's all pre-cut in circles, ready to go. Just throw them in the oven. So if a lot of your families are like ours, where we live on the go, it's awesome having them pre-cut. You don't have to dip it out of the tub. You can eat it right in the pre-cut. I know that was always kind of the selling point of having a tub. People always like to eat the cookie dough, but you can still do that. It's just pre-cut in circles, ready to go. So the fundraiser, super simple. All we're really doing, boys and girls, is asking each of you to try and sell 5 items, okay? And when I say items, each box of cookie dough is 1 item. So super simple. Think of mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, and then we have 2 sides typically of a family, right? So you could think of 10 potentially different people that could buy just 1 item, but people can buy more than 1. When I was your age, my parents, we always bought chocolate chip and white chocolate macadamia. That would count as 2 items. So again, in order to help make this fundraiser a huge success, we need each of you to try and focus on selling just 5 items. Now, our goal will be to raise $5,000 in profit. We can make that happen, boys and girls. It just comes back to you individually doing your 5, right, and asking people to help support your program. So it's super simple. We're selling cookie dough, and we need each of you to try and sell 5 items to help us reach our goal. Now, the important details, okay, is we also have an online store. Now, we can't sell the cookie dough online because we can't ship that out to homes, but people can purchase any of our hundreds of other items, from gourmet popcorn to chocolates and candies to wrapping paper to kitchenware to a lot of other things that we have online. Say if you have grandma that lives in Texas or California or New York or Florida, she can support Feagin Middle School Chorus, and those items can get shipped to her home, okay? Again, cookie dough is not something that can be purchased online. It's just too expensive, and getting dry ice right now is very tough because everything really with the vaccinations and that stuff, and that is actually being used, the dry ice to get that stuff out. So we don't really ship frozen stuff to people's homes directly. So any cookie dough, boys and girls, will have to be taken on this order sheet, okay? Any of that other stuff that can be purchased from the online store, that can get shipped out directly to people's homes. Now, if online selling is something you want to do, we have step-by-step instructions on the back of your order packet, but we also have it on the bottom portion, boys and girls, of what's called the parent letter. There's a 4-digit code in the top left corner of your parent letter. That number is tied to Feagin Middle School Chorus. It should be 2993. That's going to be the first number you need in the registration process. The other number you're going to need is a 7-digit red number in the top left-hand corner of your order form. That number is tied specifically to you. Okay, we do that just in case you have a longer name and you go by a shorter name. For instance, my name is Wes Lee, but I would write Wes on my order form. But grandma, right, if she purchased online, would probably type in my full name because she calls me Wesley. So Super simple. We keep it, tied to this number, so you get the credit for the prizes and the incentives, right? And then that is also tied to the Feagin Middle School chorus number, which was 2993. So the chorus will receive the profit from the proceeds that are purchased online. Okay? So those are the two main ways. Now, the online store, boys and girls, it's there. It can help us raise a little extra money, but I will say the majority of our sales will come in person on this sheet to people local there to Warner Robins and the surrounding areas, right, with this fundraiser. All right, now, prizes, right? I know that's really what you guys get super, super interested in. And to me, it's the most fun part about doing a school fundraiser. Obviously, helping your chorus program is great, but if we can reward you for doing hard work, that's always a bonus as well. So every one of you will get a prize sheet that looks like this, okay? And that has our prizes on it. Now, keep in mind, when you sell to these levels, it is cumulative. So you get that prize and everything below that, okay? So if you sell 5 items, we're gonna do pop sockets. I love doing pop sockets in the schools that I work in. I've got tie-dye ones, the Supreme ones are really big. I've got kind of your Marvel DC characters from Superman to Batman. I've got tons of different girly options and glittery options. There's a lot of different pop sockets you can choose from if you sell just 5 items. Again, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, 5 items. And people can purchase more than 1 item, okay? Now, if you sell 15 items in the fundraiser, I'm going to either bring Chick-fil-A to the school for you for lunch, so cater Chick-fil-A lunch, or depending where we're at as far as me being able to come on campus and some other things, it may just be a $10 Chick-fil-A gift card. So either way, Chick-fil-A on your own, or hopefully I'll be able to bring Chick-fil-A lunch to you guys right there at Feagin Mill. All right, now continuing to go up. If you were to sell 25 items in the fundraiser, we're going to do custom pullovers. I've done some custom pullovers there at Feagin Mill in the past. Some of you may see them. They're white. They've got a hoodie. This is the one we're going to do for this spring fundraiser. It's a pullover that looks like this. We'll do your colors, right? We'll put the Feagin Mill logo here. We may even customize it to chorus, if Miss Brown wants to do that. And then I can customize it on the back and put your nickname or your last name or whatever you want here. A little bit different than last year's, no hood. It's a really great pullover though. Nonetheless, I love it. It's kind of more of a fleecy type of an option. So that's at 25 items. You get the pullover, you get Chick-fil-A, right? And you would also get to choose whatever pop socket you would like. Now, continuing to go up. If you were to sell 50 items in the fundraiser, I'm just gonna give you $100 in cash, okay? That's directly to you. You can use that however you want. And then last but certainly not least, if you go way above and beyond and you sell 75 items in the fundraiser, I'm going to let you choose between Apple AirPod Pros, okay? Again, it is the Pros. If the letter, it just says AirPods, it's AirPod Pros, okay? Or you can choose $150 in cash. So if you go way above and beyond middle school students and you sold 75 items and you didn't want the AirPods, say you already have, earbuds or whatever you use, you could take the $150 in cash plus the $100 in cash. So now you've got $250 in cash. You would get that custom pullover, you would get the Chick-fil-A lunch, and then you would also get to choose whatever pop socket. So hopefully you all love the prizes and incentives. At the end of the day, boys and girls, this is all about us trying to raise at least $5,000 in profit for the chorus program. Hopefully you like some of the awards and rewards and incentives, to hopefully make you want to get out there and sell some items to help your program. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you all hopefully on the Chick-fil-A lunch day. Thank you all so much, and good luck selling.